my brother. In this new video, I don't want to look like the guru in the mountains, because actually I'm not. What the fuck? Actually, I'm not the guru in the mountains. I'm gonna finish this cigar I started before, even if it's almost finished, because I forgot to take more. And I don't want to look like the guru in the mountains, because actually I'm not. But I also want to say you the whole truth about happiness and fulfillment. And I had the chance, if we can call it so, to experience a very young success, okay? I'm 21 years old. I've already lived in four different countries. I've traveled literally, I don't know how many countries right now, but so many. Self-made, of course, like nobody gave me nothing, okay? I come from a family where at 12 years old, at 9 years old, I opened my first store. I opened my first business, because my father wanted me to create the mindset, to make me make money since I was very, very young, because yeah, he wanted me to build myself. He wanted me to be the alpha. He wanted me to be the man, So at 9 years old, I opened my first eBay account, eBay e-com, we can say, store, and I was selling covers that I would buy from AliExpress, and then I would ship them straight away to people who bought it. Now it's pretty simple thing, but at the beginning, it wasn't that. When I did that, it wasn't that common, And I was 9. Then I opened my personal brand. I created a personal clothing brand. It's called Wasp Original. Then I changed it into Wasp Worldwide. You can check it online. And at the age of 15, I did trading. I did forex, crypto. I did affiliate marketing, and all those things while I was going to school, waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning to meditate, to go to the calisthenics park and train and work out, And in the meantime, of course, I wasn't making real money, so I was working in in a part-time job. And yeah, or in the summer, I remember the summer, I was 14 years old, 13 years old. All my friends, they wanted to, they were going in vacations, and I was working in the sun of August in Italy, for the company of my father. But it was hard work, manual work in the sun, and stuff like that. And this only to say that I've made everything that I've made by myself. I had no help from other people. And I was always, for so many years, I was always with the mind of when I'm gonna, then I'm gonna feel. When I'm gonna feel. When I'm gonna get rich, then I'm gonna be happy. When I'm gonna travel the world, then I'm gonna feel free. Okay? And I believe that this is very common mindset, okay? It's very common mindset, and I'm only 21 years old right now. I have the biggest real estate marketing agency in Italy, not all the marketing agencies, but in the real estate niche. I have a big team of people. We are 15 right now. I'm the president. There is a CEO. There is CMO, personal assistant, and everybody has other people below. So of course I'm nobody still, but I can say that at my age, for my age, I achieved a level of success that so many people won't achieve it in that age, okay? And what I'm gonna say to you, I really mean it. I really, really, really mean that. And there are two things that I want to say to you. Because today I was looking the video of Jordan Welsh. It popped me out, you know, when he was literally talking about the same thing that I want to talk about today. And I was already thinking about that all those days, you know. So when I saw his video, I resonated a lot with what he said. And it was very deep. Because look, there are two things that I want to say. The first thing is that I swear, I really, really hope that everybody who's watching this video, you probably, everybody who's watching this video, I hope that everybody is going to experience a certain level of success where like you're free and you're free. Because in that moment, when and where like you can buy things and you can buy stuff and you can buy, because at that moment you will realize that nothing's of all the things that you're chasing for will bring you like luxury life, like traveling the world. You think you're gonna feel the happiest, you're gonna be the happiest person in the world once you're gonna travel, once you're gonna be, I don't know, in business class or whatever it is, I don't know, you know. Now I'm speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for you, I'm speaking for myself. And all those things that you believe that are gonna give you real happiness, once you're gonna have all those things, you're gonna find out, my bro, that none of this shit will bring you the real happiness. I'm not a billionaire, you know, but yeah, still. And and when you realize this, you also realize that really none of those things will really help you in your, like, will make you happy. Because we don't feel happy, that's why we start and we want all the things, and we believe that those things will solve our lack of happiness, like our emptiness. We believe that those external things will solve our emptiness, because we don't believe on ourselves. We have a lack of confidence when we start, of course, and so you want external approval. So you don't even want the external thing, you want the confidence, and you want to feel like aligned, and you want to have this, you want to feel successful. You don't want to be a success. When you start, you want to be successful, and being a success are different things. Being a success is the external thing you see, but being successful is a feeling. What is the feeling of feeling successful? Is the feeling of contribution, you know? Is the feeling that make you feel that you're doing something, that you're giving value, that you're growing and you're moving, and you're not moving but progressing, and you know. So this is the real feeling you're chasing. This is the real feeling you want, but because people don't feel it this way, they believe that they will feel this way once they will have the external approval that they are moving, that they are progressing. That's why we all start with the goal of feeling successful, but we end up having the goal of being a success, and it's different, okay? So you want external things at some point only to prove yourself that you could have done it. But once you realize that you did it, once you realize that that watch that you wanted is there, you can buy it right now, then you ask yourself, do I really want it? Because then you realize that all you did for long years, it was only for proving, you think that it was for proving other people, but it was for proving yourself, because you want to prove other people when you don't believe in yourself, because in a way you have no motivation to prove it to everybody, to somebody else, that that you can do it. The moment you realize that you actually can do it, you're like, but do I really want to do it? And then all those questions start to pop up. And I really, really, really hope everybody who's watching this video to have a certain level of freedom and experience a certain level of success where you can buy things, you can travel the world, you can do what the fuck you want, and then you will realize that none of those things will help you feeling happy, feeling happy and feeling fulfilled and feeling excited and feeling none of this shit, bro. Because at the end of the game, it's not about that. Once you achieve it, you realize that it wasn't about that. And the second thing I want to say is that people underestimate the level of responsibility you have once you have employees, once you take care of their family, once you have big clients, once the revenue of somebody depends on you, once not only your life, you're not a freelancer, you're an entrepreneur, you're a visionary, you're a big guy, and you realize that so many people depend on you, my bro. And there are so many things, like, it's beautiful. This thing is beautiful because it makes you, like, it's beautiful to give value. It's beautiful to make, like, to see people happy around you, you know? At the same time, it creates a lot of responsibilities, and people underestimate that. People underestimate that, you know? Because people only see the kind of the good thing. I don't want to call it good or bad thing, because I don't believe in good things and bad things, because I love every single thing of my journey. Because now I accepted that, but at the beginning I didn't, because I was focusing only on the good things, but I didn't realize that the more you go up and the bigger your problem will be. It's not that your problem will be smaller, it's that so many of you know this quote but don't feel this quote, because you don't know this. You think you know this quote, but you don't know this quote. That the more you grow, the bigger your problems are gonna be, not smaller. Is that you get stronger, you get tougher, and stuff like that. So, first of all, you realize that you start because you want the good things and you don't want the bad things, and then you end up realizing that the good things that you wanted are not the one who brings you real fulfillment, okay? Because for you then it's gonna be like, do you feel happy when you buy the water? Like, do you feel like happy when you buy Coca-Cola? Do you feel happy when you buy, I don't know, whatever it is? And if you don't, I guarantee you will never feel happy when you're gonna buy whatever it is, something bigger, what you want. You're not gonna feel that. You're gonna feel happy probably for 1 hour, not more. 1 hour is even a lot, bro, believe me. And you then realize that the thing that you wanted to avoid, so the bad thing, like the responsibility and all those things, this is what really brings you fulfillment. This is what you really bring fulfillment. But people want only the success thing. So that's why if they gave my life to somebody else, I guarantee you, my bro, if I say to somebody, to a random guy who wants to be an entrepreneur, he wants to be a young success, I gave him my life and I trade his life with mine, I guarantee he's not gonna be, I guarantee you that with his mindset, of course, he's not gonna feel happy. Probably the first day, the first week, but after that he's gonna go crazy. How can he handle all the shit that I'm handling? You know, he can't. How can he? Like I'm telling you that he's not gonna feel happy. Why? Because he believes that the good things are the things that brings you happiness. Instead, with time, you realize that are the other things that brings you the real fulfillment. And the real fulfillment comes from the journey, comes from the little things of life. Because if you wake up in the morning before the sun and you don't enjoy that cup of coffee with the sun that's rising, if you don't enjoy this cigar right now speaking to you, if you don't enjoy to walk into the street and seeing somebody somebody that you don't even know and smile at him, like giving a free smile to somebody, a random person who you don't even know. If you don't feel happy with those small things, nothing will bring you happiness, my bro. If you don't feel happy talking to the taxi guy, to the taxi man about deep shit, like having deep convo with the taxi guy about life, about his problems, and helping him and giving value. If you don't feel happy while giving the tip to the rider who brought you food in the apartment, if you don't feel happy, like, I don't know, with those small things, you will never be happy, my friend. And I don't want to look like the guru from the mountain, because actually I'm not in the mountain. But being a leader, this is very deep. This is what I was saying to my students today, because they were like, "Oh, Denis, how can I bring my friends into the journey with me?" You can't. Why you want your friends in the journey with you? Your journey is a leader journey, right or wrong? Yeah. So you're a leader, and you're a leader because you go through the darkness, you go through the unknown path, right or wrong? It's this way. So you go through the unknown path because you're a leader, but deep down you feel alone because you're a leader. Because if you like, you can't be a leader and be surrounded by and like having the same group of people you had before, because either way you can't be a leader. You're one of the group. Being a leader automatically means also being alone. And that's why people, when they start the journey, they're not really leaders. So they go into the leader path, but they feel alone. They are not the leader, so they want people to do the journey with them. But bro, like, you want the good thing of the leader, but not being a real leader, because real leader is being the first one to go in that path and then bringing people there. If you're not there, how can you bring people to you? So it means that you only want to escape from yourself. You only want to, So what happens is that when you take the leader path, the path of greatness, the path of, you will start feeling lonely. But lonely, what is loneliness? Loneliness is not the amount of people around you. It's the amount of things that you share with people around you. And that's different, because I was feeling lonely in groups of friends. Like we would go out with friends, and so many times I feel lonely. I go out with so many friends. Okay, sometimes normally I'm a very lonely person. Like I stay with myself, and yeah. But also when I go out with friends, I feel like you can be surrounded by them, but I still deep down I feel lonely. And then I don't believe anymore that loneliness is a bad thing. And so if you really want to be a leader, you have to be the one to experience first, and then you realize that people can't give to you. Literally, people can't give to you anymore, because you're going way, like you're scaling to the top, and your problems will get always bigger. So people, like, how can I speak with my family about my business problems? I don't call them problems, but now I just want to make you understand. How can I speak to my father, my mother about my business problem when they are not in that path? Like, even if people are good around you and they want to genuinely help you, they can't. They can't also if they want to. And you realize that life, when you take this road, life is not about it's not about taking, because you can't take anymore actually, but it's about giving. That's why I'm doing those videos. I'm doing those videos because I know that I'm going through a path that so many of you are going or will go or aspire to go. So because so many times I felt lonely with nobody who can give me my answers, and feeling very, 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 very bad, because I learned those things through the hard way, I just want to give it away for free. I mean, I just want to give it away and just give value, because I know how hard it can be the path if you don't have guidance, if you don't have a mentor, if you don't have a coach, if you don't have somebody who you can rely on, somebody who's been there before you. And what happened is that, as I said you before, I realized those things that I don't want to look like the guru in the mountains, but I want to say you those things because I realized those things through in the hard way, because I didn't want to open my eyes. People above me will say, Dennis, it's not for money, don't stop chasing money, stop doing those things. And I was like, no, I wasn't really listening. But then you have to, at some point, you really have to experience that. There are so many things in life that I deeply believe that you can't understand unless you experience them. And I know that you can probably experience it right now. You probably have experienced that in the past, or probably you will experience it. And I don't care, I'm still gonna give it to you, this information, because also if you're gonna experience it in the future, I don't want you to go there and then feel depressed, because really you can go through a very, very, very hard moment in your life if you don't realize what I'm saying right now. And you will start seeing, if you don't love the journey, if you don't love the path, if you don't love the small things, you will soon realize that your life is not your life, it's a fake life, because you're chasing something that you don't want. You're chasing something that you will lose all the motivation in the path if you don't change it right now. And there was one guy today in the call who was like, Dennis, I'm chasing money and stuff. I was like, and he was like, it's bad? No, it's not bad. It's not bad chasing money. It's only that at some point you will make money enough to say, fuck, so money means nothing to me anymore, so what do I really want? That's the only thing. And so you start with it's like three phases. The phase one, you want to be successful, okay? You start the journey, you don't feel it, and then you want the success as a way to feel successful, okay? And then you get the success, but then you don't feel successful, and then you lose all the motivation till the moment you realize and you reconnect with yourself again, and you understand that it's not about the success, it's about feeling successful. So it's like those three phases, And that's why I'm making this video, because I don't want you to lose the best days of your life. I don't want you to lose. I remember being at the apartment of my mom and being excited because I had no guarantee that I would have succeeded, so there is no guarantee, and that's when the things are beautiful, when you're in the journey and there is the unknown, and where you have to discover things, and when you so I really remember those days as some of my worst and even the best days of my life, because now everything is I can say that everything is easy. I want something, bam, 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 bam. Okay, at the beginning it wasn't like that. So when you I understood that we value things based on how much we work for that, how much we go up and down before achieving that. It's not like if you go up and down 100 times before having that, you will love it. But if you go straight to there, you're not gonna love it. So you will never enjoy really being a success if you're not successful before. If you don't wake up in the morning and genuinely say thank you God. If you don't wake up in the morning and say, fuck, people think, oh yeah, I have a lifetime. No, we have 24 hours, but not even 24, you have now. So if you don't genuinely wake up in the morning and say thank you God, or just thanking God for no reason, just say thank you God for whatever, for every single thing. Thank you God for what you're giving me. Thank you God for what you're not giving me yet, so I can find Thank you God for every single thing. If you're not genuinely grateful for everything, of your life for the good and the bad things. That's why I don't like to call them good and bad things, because you call them good and bad things when you're not grateful for that. But the moment you're really grateful for everything, you can't call them anymore good or bad. What is good and bad? What is good and bad? It's not about expectations and desire. The moment you remove expectations and desire and you go into the unknown, there is no anymore like good and bad, because you learn from things. So how can you call things like bad when you learn from them? You know, the alarm ringed because it's 4:45 and usually wake up this time, you know, ringed. So I just turned on the camera. So what I was saying, I was saying that I see so many guys that are lost in the process, who they believe that money will make them feel happy, who believe that they will achieve the thing first and then they will feel it later. Nah, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. And if you don't want to believe me, experience it and you will find it the hard way. But if you really want to take a lesson from this video, is really do it. And the moment you realize that the journey is everything, you will not see time anymore. You will not be pressured by time anymore. You will not be pressured by deadlines anymore, because you're just enjoying the process. And how the level of depth that life gets so deep the moment you step into the now. Life gets so deep the moment that you step into the now. And it's so powerful, but just step into the now and then you will understand what I'm talking about. Because when you step into the now, you understand that there are unlimited potential. You can do whatever you want, and you realize that it's all about choosing how to feel, how to think, how to believe, how to act. And you will realize that if you don't choose it now, you will never choose it, my bro. So yeah, you start with that, and you start by wanting A, you end up by understanding the opposite. So my bro, I really want you to open the eyes and think about that. It's 4:45 a.m. Okay, it's literally 4:45 a.m. here in Dubai, and I don't even see time anymore. Tomorrow I'm gonna fly probably back to Italy to meet my family. I don't know. I'm still deciding. This is the level of freedom, and I was super tired, because not tired mentally, physically, only because all those days I slept very bad, and I just laid down for a few minutes and I fell asleep. Okay, so I woke up at 2 a.m. in the morning, and I was like, fuck, I didn't do the video. So somebody else would have been like, okay, I'm gonna skip it for today. No, it was 2 a.m. I was literally sleeping. I was like, nah, and I woke up, I prepared, I dressed, and I came here down. I was like, no, I'm just gonna make the video because I love the process. I just love the process. Why should I procrastinate it? I just love it, you know? So the moment you step into the now, you just do things, and everything is aligned. You get everything you want. Everything comes to you and flows to you freely, and enjoy everything of your life. Don't waste your life, my bro. Don't waste your life. Don't waste Here is Pretty Hot. Enjoy every single ounce of your life, because procrastinating and feeling saying I'm gonna feel it later, I'm gonna do living in the past and in the future, means disrespecting what God is giving to you, that is the now. It means that God is giving to you the best thing that you can achieve, and you already have it, and you're disrespecting that. Instead, nah, bro, don't waste 1 ounce, 1 gram, one small, 1 ounce of your life, bro. Don't waste it. Leave it. I enjoy every single thing of my life. The good things, the bad things, like whatever happens during the process, in the present moment, I enjoy it. I guarantee you, I enjoy everything. I enjoy every single conversation, and you really realize that so many things happen around you that you don't even realize because you're never living in the moment. So start living now, and I have goosebumps right now that I'm talking to you. Like during the whole video, I was having goosebumps because those are things that comes from my heart. I really want you to take a lesson from that. I don't want you to just like shut this video down and be like, oh yeah, Dennis, thank you for the lesson, and then continue living the same. Bro, what are you doing with your life? What do you expect? What do you want from your life? If you want to live a life of real greatness and freedom, you have to be great and free now. You have to stop chasing things. You have to stop and you have to start being now, and things will come to you. And the moment you will let go of money, you will realize that money was already there, and like you wasn't just taking it because you were obsessed about money. Because the moment you say, oh yeah, I'm gonna make money, you're in that specific moment you're affirming yourself that you're not doing it. You know, I want money. The fact that you say to yourself, I choose money, is because you're saying to yourself that you don't have it. Because if you had $1 billion in your bank account, would you choose money or purpose? You would choose, you would choose purpose, because you would realize that money is unlimited. Okay? And the moment you live in a state of abundance, you understand that you have all the access to all the money you want. It's all about choosing what you want, and you just get it, you know. So start being now, start living now, and really take this video. I don't want you to take all the things that I said in this video, but take one. Choose one thing that I said to you and really apply it, and you will see how your life will change for good, my bro. Okay? So yeah, I'm very grateful to do those videos, because when I see everybody out there who's trying to sell you the next course to make fast money, easy money, and stuff like that, I'm like, bro, where is this world going? Like, values, where are the values? Where are the real things of life? Those are the real things of life. So thank you for watching this video. Thank yourself first. Thank yourself first. I want you to right now thank yourself, because if you watch this video, it means something. There is something that God is wants to say to you, and just, I mean, I'm not saying like take everything, but at least don't close yourself. Don't just disqualify it, okay? Ask yourself, just question yourself. I'm not saying that I'm right, but probably God sent you this video because He wants you to open your eyes, my bro. Okay? So thank you again. Subscribe, and see you in the next video, my bro. Okay? Thank you so much.